In the fast-moving world of Korean entertainment, where trends are born and fade within hours, one name continues to remain at the top, not merely as a star, but as a phenomenon. While many idols compete for public attention with spectacular comebacks and ambitious projects, one figure has shown that true influence does not always come from loud breakthroughs, but from consistent and authentic presence. He is Kim Taehyung, a member of BTS who is now being called the most influential pop idol of 2026. Since his debut with BTS, Taehyung has been known for possessing a distinct aura. His deep, recognizable voice, visuals often described as unreal, and his uniquely charming personality made him stand out, even within a group where every member shines. However, what has happened in recent years seems to surpass the definition of popular. Taehyung is no longer merely part of a legendary group. He has evolved into a cultural force with an identity of his own, without ever letting go of his roots as a BTS member. The beginning of 2026 opened with news that immediately shook South Korea's advertising industry. Several internal reports revealed that Taehyung ranked at the top of the list of idols with the most and highest value endorsement contracts this year. Not just one or two partnerships, but a series of major deals involving world-class brands from various sectors, ranging from luxury fashion and exclusive fragrances to premium technology and global lifestyle brands known for being highly selective in choosing their ambassadors. What impressed the public even more was the fact that many of these brands did not simply position Taehyung as the face of their campaigns, but as the creative inspiration behind them. In several interviews, brand representatives openly admitted that Taehyung's presence brings an emotional dimension that is difficult to quantify. They describe him as a figure capable of bringing products to life, not merely wearing them, but making the public feel the story behind them. Behind the scenes, these major contracts have been unfolding intensively. Industry insiders have even referred to this year as Taehyung season, as nearly every quarter brings a new collaboration announcement bearing his name. From European fashion houses seeking to strengthen their Asian market presence to global tech companies targeting younger generations, all seem to agree that his cross-cultural appeal is extraordinary. Interestingly, this phenomenon is not limited to South Korea. Media outlets in the United States, Japan, France, and even Middle Eastern countries have begun highlighting how a K-pop idol can consistently move global markets. When a campaign photo is released, millions of interactions flood social media within minutes. When he appears at an event in a particular outfit, online searches for the clothing he wears spike dramatically. Even products that appear only briefly in his posts often sell out within a short time. Marketing analysts have labeled this phenomenon the Taehyung effect, a term increasingly used among creative industry professionals. It refers to the surge in exposure, sales growth, and brand image enhancement that occurs almost instantly after Taehyung's involvement is announced. In the highly competitive world of advertising, where a single misstep can damage our reputation, having a figure with such a high level of public trust is an invaluable asset. Yet behind the staggering numbers and multi-billion-won contracts, there is one reason Taehyung remains beloved: authenticity. The public knows him as a warm, slightly eccentric individual who loves art and photography, and who often shows a simple side of his everyday life. One day he may appear in a grand haute couture suit. The next, he uploads a melancholic black and white photograph with a brief caption that leaves fans reflecting. Many ARMY, the name for BTS fans, say that Taehyung's appeal lies not only in his visuals or popularity, but in the positive energy he radiates. His sincere interactions, gentle manner of speaking, and warm tone when greeting fans create an emotional connection that feels genuine. This connection forms the strong foundation for every project he undertakes. When Taehyung supports a product, fans do not feel advertised to, but rather invited to share something he genuinely likes. Amid packed schedules and demanding contracts, Taehyung continues to demonstrate impressive professionalism. Production teams who have worked with him often share stories of his dedication on set. Though known for being relaxed and playful off-camera, He transforms into a focused and detail-oriented professional once filming begins. He studies concepts, discusses camera angles, and even contributes creative ideas to strengthen the visual narrative of a campaign. It is no surprise, then, that many brands choose to extend their partnerships. Several contracts initially planned as short-term projects have evolved into multi-year collaborations. Some brands are even reportedly preparing special edition product lines directly inspired by Taehyung's personal style. This is no longer ordinary endorsement, it is strategic partnership, reflecting the immense influence an idol can wield in shaping market direction. At the same time, Taehyung's influence as a BTS member remains a crucial foundation of his career. Even as his individual activities shine brighter, the public never forgets that he grew and became known worldwide as part of a group that made global history. The name BTS itself remains a symbol of K-pop's power on the international stage, and each member's individual achievements further strengthen that collective legacy. Industry observers see Taehyung's success as a new model in idol branding. He does not rely on excessive exposure or controversial sensationalism to stay relevant. Instead, he builds his image through aesthetic consistency and emotional closeness. In today's distraction-filled digital era, this approach feels refreshing and makes him stand out even more. The trends he creates extend across various aspects of lifestyle. From hairstyles to the way he blends formal attire with casual touches, everything becomes inspiration. Salons in major cities report increased demand for hairstyles inspired by his looks. Online fashion retailers record spikes in searches for items similar to those he has worn. Even his preference for vintage-toned photography, frequently seen in his posts, has become popular among younger generations. Perhaps most compelling is how Taehyung responds to all this with humility. On several occasions, he has expressed gratitude to fans and admitted that he still sees himself as an ordinary person who loves music and art. These simple statements only reinforce his image as a figure untrapped by the glitter of fame. As mid-2026 unfolds, the Korean entertainment industry seems to agree on one thing: Taehyung is not merely a pop idol, but a symbol of a new generation's influence. He represents how an artist can simultaneously serve as a bridge between culture, markets, and public emotion. The major contracts currently underway are just one indicator of a broader impact, one that touches how people dress, choose products, and even perceive art and self-expression. Under an increasingly bright global spotlight, Taehyung continues to move forward with the same rhythm he has always had: calm, heartfelt, and true to his identity. And perhaps that is his true secret. While the world changes rapidly, he remains a consistent source of beauty, warmth, and inspiration. The year 2026 may be remembered as one of the peaks of his dominance in the endorsement world, but for fans and industry observers alike, Taehyung's journey is clearly far from over.